Hello and welcome. You are watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishnakumar and we here at News 9 Live continue to put the focus on the NEET 2024 UG controversy. Remember, it all erupted in the month of May this year and it continues to dominate headlines in the month of July. Since May, we've been on top of all the developments. After the CBI, or Central Bureau of Investigation, took over the investigations, it has made it a total of 6 arrests till now. In the 6th arrest from Gujarat, the CBI has nabbed a private school owner named Dixit Patel in Godhra. The accused, who also heads an education trust, allegedly helped students increase their examination scores in exchange for 5 to 10 lakh rupees from every candidate. Earlier, on the 27th of June, the agency arrested 5 people named Purushottam Sharma, principal of Jai Jalaram School, Tushar Bhatt and Parasuram Roy, teachers in the same school, and Arif Noor, Mohammed and Vibhor Anand, 2 middlemen. The Godhra case was registered on the 8th of May, just 3 days after the NEET exam was conducted on the 5th of May. As the investigative agencies continue to probe into the matter, the political slugfest is on the boil. In the Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi asked for a discussion on the NEET controversy. Not just that, the opposition also staged a walkout. Also remember, the National Testing Agency has conducted a re-exam due to controversy surrounding grace marking in the examination conducted on the 5th of May, and the re-exam results are out. There were 1,563 students who took the re-exam, which was conducted on the 23rd of June. These 1,563 students were those who got grace marks due to loss of time in the initial exam. However, only 52% or 813 out of that 1,563 candidates appeared for the re-exam. And considering the results of the re-exam, the count of toppers is officially down to 61 from the previous 67. Notably, none of the candidates secured the perfect 720 upon 720 score in the re-exam. However, the NEET UG was not the only exam that was engulfed in the controversy. The UGC-NET exam, which was conducted on the 18th of June, was scrapped just a day later on the 19th of June over integrity concerns, and the new dates for the June session examination are out. The examination will now be conducted between the 21st of August and the 4th of September in online mode. So, how will students get justice even after all of this? That's what we're asking. But before that, let's quickly listen to all the political reactions.
NEET. NEET. प्रोफेशनल एग्जाम्स को आपने कमर्शियल एग्जाम्स में बदल दिया है. NEET is not a professional exam. NEET is a commercial exam. NEET में एक स्टूडेंट टॉपर हो सकता है, एक्सेलेंट स्टूडेंट हो सकता है, मगर अगर उसके पास पैसा नहीं है, मेडिकल कॉलेज में नहीं जा सकता. सिंपल सी बात. नीट का पास मार्क 22% है. वो पूरा का पूरा एग्जाम,
सर एजुकेशन मिनिस्टर
पूरा का पूरा एग्जाम अमीर बच्चों के लिए बनाया गया है. कोटा में पूरे के पूरे एग्जाम को आपने सेंट्रलाइज किया. हजारों करोड़ रुपए बन रहे हैं, हजारों करोड़ रुपए बन रहे हैं. और कमर्शियल पेपर जो आपने बना रखे हैं, कमर्शियल एग्जाम्स, 7 साल में 70 बार पेपर लीक.
And now being joined in this broadcast by Kapil Gupta, founder of neetprep.com. We also have Dr. Arastu Upadhyay, advocate and educationalist, also joining us on this broadcast. We also have Keshav Karunakar, petitioner and parent of a NEET aspirant, also with us on the broadcast. Thank you all of you for taking time out to be with us. Let me begin with Kapil Gupta. Kapil, we've had a re-exam. Look at those re-exam results, from 67 toppers to 61 toppers, but just half of them even appeared for that re-exam.
So of course, the rule of the game was that you could either keep your score without the grace marks, or you could appear again. So if you scored well, above 655, you would not appear again. It doesn't make sense. So it was those students who did not appear, I'm assuming a lot of them scored well, they made the right choice. So from that perspective, it is a fairly straightforward technicality.
Okay, Dr. Arastu Upadhyay, the first thing on my mind is that is now NEET becoming more of a political hot potato than actually finding out solutions for all the students?
Yeah, obviously, at this moment of time, we can say every party is blaming on each another, right, on other way. But this NEET is always a kind of a hot cake since its beginning, right? Previously, there was a test which was being conducted by the state governments. Till then, if I'm talking about that time also, the NEET paper was, being out again and again. It was conducting. At this moment of time, every political party is taking a mileage of it. So they are rather going for solution of it. They are politicizing this complete issue.
The fact of the matter is that as of now, all the students who took the NEET UG 2024 exam, the students who took the UGC-NET exam, students who are going to take the CUET exam, all of them are left in the lurch with no clear solutions ahead in front of them.
Yeah, surely you are saying correctly, because the NTA, when it was formed, the modus of operandi of this NTA was autonomous. So they just wanted to keep them working, by their own. Until unless you are not having a control through a complete agency or a kind of a government, direct government control, it will work like them. Means they are working like that only. So you see in the past 3-4 years, again and again there is a leak in every exam, and how they prove themselves be a honest organization. What they did in the examination, which was not being known by anyone, that paper has been out, they have by their own they just cancel the exam. You are talking about UGC-NET, UGC-NET exam, CSIR, right? But in this NEET, why they are not, why they are so much reluctant, we don't know. Means it has to be inquired, right? And CBI inquiry has been started for this purpose.
Right, Mr. Keshav Karunakar, CBI inquiry is ongoing. 6 arrests have been made. There are more arrests being made. You know the names of all those people. We've spoken about this on the show as well. Do you think things are progressing in a direction where there can be real solutions for the students out there? Nearly 30 lakh students that we're talking about over here.
Yeah, so I can tell you that we are not going anywhere. We are at the same place where we were at the May 6th. We have 61 people who all India rank 1 who are not going to get AIMS Delhi. All the paper leak investigations CBI is doing in the right way. It has to be done. All the center fix investigation has to be there. It is going in the right direction. It has to be done. Grace marks will remain a mystery in our lifetime. It will never get investigated, looks like, because 1563 people cannot inflate rank at 400%, 300%. What we started with the rank inflation, nobody is talking today. The state of the mind of the student has come, get me the college, forget about the rank inflation that is there, right? So what is the point? Point is that neither NTA nor government nor anybody is applying the thought process. And I have been telling that the physics question has been a factor of 28 to 40% of rank inflation. Today I got a call from Kolkata professor who finally agreed, and then he also did the research, saying that at 600 marks, he can see in Kolkata 30% rank inflation. Now, nobody talks about it. I don't know why people are not able to apply in NTA simple logic that you have only 17 people who have corrected everything right. Why you want to give a bonus marks and inflate the rank? This is, nobody talks about it, and never it will come in solution. To be very frank, students were really shortchanged by going to the court and asking for the grace marks story. And NTA did a what job, I don't know, by saying that we'll do the retest. At 695, the rank has reduced by 17 people. Everything that you think about this one, it will puzzle you. 8 people were there in top 100. And you are today saying that only 9 people were there from 720 to 695 who got grace marks. This is ridiculous. So somewhere some data is not correct, and CBI inquiry has to happen on these grace marks, which has not started it. From where it started, right? All these things you see, Meghalaya never told. There is a Meghalaya, 400 people are there. Is it 1563? Is it 2,000, 20,000? We don't know. And hence I have been demanding that NTA independent authority should go back and do the re-result on the plain OMR sheet, no bonus marks, no grace marks. This will bring real, true, what is the result that is there. And then you go and do the investigation on the paper leak and all those things. This is really murkier, and whatever CBI is doing, perfect, fantastic. I must congratulate your channel. I have seen a lot of reporting and all the journalists going to the places where really it matters. So I want to congratulate, but for a student wise, it is torturous and it is not going anywhere. It is same place.
Right.
No student has got benefit by doing this retest or having the opaque system, right? Today, you don't know who gave the test, what is the highest marks, how the rank has come from 695 to 720, only 17 people. When you declared top 100, 8 people were there. So this is completely murkier. Like every day it is becoming murkier.
Okay. It's getting murkier with every passing day. Is the word coming in. Keshav Karunakar, stay with us. We're taking a very short break. We'll be back with lots more on the other side. Keep it with News 9 Live. We're watching News 9 Live. I'm Krishnakumar. We have Kapil Gupta, founder of NEETprep.com, with us on the broadcast. Kapil Gupta, there is a retest of the NEET that has happened. Just half of them have turned up. You know, the fact of the matter is that CBI has completed 6 arrests. The investigations continue on one end. On the other hand, one exam after the other exam conducted by the NTA is going under the bus. The question here is that now it is the existence of NTA itself that is being questioned. Why do you need the NTA?
No, fair enough. I think the challenge which is there obviously is that the exam conducting body, which is the NTA, has very little credibility, almost zero. Mr. Karnakar, what he was saying, I completely agree. Students are still where they are. There is no resolution as such of the problem which has happened, which is how did the rank got inflated so much. And there is all this political posturing which is happening. I went through the transcript of Rahul Gandhi's speech where he says NEET is an exam for the rich. Was it not an exam for the rich before NEET exam started? I don't know. So the thing is, practical solutions are hard to come by right now. I am very, very clear in my mind that a few things need to happen. Exam has to go online. It has to happen in 2 steps rather than 1 step, a single exam. And certain amount of delegation has to happen. When one exam happens on a single day for 3 hours, 20 minutes, that is 200 minutes, the chances that something would go wrong somewhere are very, very high. Someone would sneak out a paper and distribute it all over the place. It is very, very high, the chances of that. And the fact that these big numbers that you're hearing, 10 lakh, 30 lakh in Godhra, the kids paid 65 lakh or something. There is a simple economics at play there. In private medical colleges, the fees is 80 lakh to 1.5 crore for 5 years. Instead of that, if you're able to get into a government medical college for 35, 40 lakh rupees, there would be a lot of people in this country who would understand the logic of it, morality of it, who cares about it, right? So structurally, things have to change. The criminals are not going to go away. This is lucrative business. Take 30 lakh rupees, leak it out to 10,000 people, that amounts to 3,000 crores. So practical solutions have to happen. For example, every state can conduct its own exam, give 20%, top 20% for NTA or some other agency to conduct. You have reduced 24 lakh people to something like 5 lakh people. You can conduct that exam very, very easily. You give an all India rank through which state counselling and all India counselling can happen. And if you run out of those ranks, use your state rank which is there. So, but what you're hearing is a lot of noise. What Rahul Gandhi said today, and whatever response is going to come out, will not have solved the problem. The problem which is there today is students who wrote the exam this year do not trust the result and do not trust the examination conducting body. Students who are going to write the exam next year, they are wondering if they need something more beyond hard work and beyond understanding the subject. Do they need to have those 30 lakhs to be able to get an entry into medical college? Because it seems that the credibility of this exam is shredded.
Right. Dr. Arastu Upadhyay, the credibility of the exam is shredded, the credibility of the exam conducting agency is shredded. Do you then agree with the fact that despite it being political posturing, it is, as Rahul Gandhi called it, an institutional failure?
Yeah, definitely. It is an institutional failure, basically. So once we are talking about an exam, earlier previously I came into your show, I already told you about the statistics. What is stats is all about? If we are looking about the complete result, at that moment of time, I told the same thing. In between 620 to 720 marks, there are 13,991 students there in 2023. While in 2024, what had happened? It becomes 58,263. So it is a jump of almost 400% in the ranking of the same marks, right? While when we were talking about this, the explanation about this exam given by the authorities was the exam was very simple, number one. Number two, 25% syllabus was less. Okay, agreed. If this syllabus was less, exam was easy, it should be easy and less for all the category of the student. Why it has been shown into this particular bracket between 620 to 720 marks? Because these are the marks which are really responsible to get selected in any entrance examination of medical entrance they'll pass last year. Means many years, means 10 years, 20 years. So this is completely institutional failure in which they have to again rethink about how to conduct a NEET. In 2009, if you are talking about, it was two-stage exam. One is preliminary exam, then is mains exam. Preliminary exam was objective. So, okay, if someone is, spending money in, unfair means, so they can do it there only. But after that, when the mains exam came into the picture, nothing can be done at that moment of time. Reason being, it is a subjective exam. In 2009, what had happened? 2009, there was a subjective exam. There was no single mark, there was no question over that exam. So we demand to the government, Honorable Supreme Court, scrap this complete, kind of a procedure to get selected into the medical college. It should be a two-stage exam. See, in IIT, there is never been a question mark on the same, kind of a examination body. Why? Because a two-stage exam. Once the two-stage exam is there, there is no question mark on, on UPSC. There is no question mark on a SSC, a CGL exam, because these are two-stage exams. So until unless the government is not thinking about it, this will again and again happen, because the people behind this are having a criminal mind. They are working on it over throughout the year. The students are preparing themselves hard to get selected into the medical entrance examination, and another way, another person who they are working hard to get the means to get selected and by unfair.
Keshav Karunakar, the only solution here at this stage seems to be, at least if not for anything, for the next NEET onwards, scrap this entire NEET system of one exam per year to decide who's going to be the doctors of this country.
Yeah. So let me give solution whatever I have presented in the social media for this year and next year, right? This year I have been vocal that no re-NEET is not a solution, because people, you talk to students, they are psychologically completely gone bust. Now I am giving simple solution, like do the re-result without grace marks and bonus marks. If there is any out of doubt inside NTA somebody has done fixing of the results, that will go out. And I'm convinced that will at least reduce inflation by 28 to 30% at the 620 marks. At the top, it is reducing 400. Just to give you a perspective, last year, 2023, there were 60 students between 700 to 695. This year, there are 760 students are there between 695 and 700. It's a huge number, almost 12x rank inflation that is there. Second thing that I have proposed, that all the people who have given exam at different center than their home state, right? The state where they are going to take the state quota, those guys should be investigated with their marks. What is the marks they take? Because paper leak, as per my understanding, is not a bigger issue. You would have 100, 200 people would have got into, but center fixing, people fixing the OMR seat, people fixing result inside NTA is the bigger problem. And that no CBI is looking today. So my suggestion is that anyone who has given center outside their home state, their result has to be withheld. Ask them to do retest or do the proper investigation. Get an affidavit from all the students that if you are found to be using malpractice in passing the test, you will be fined for 1 crore rupees. People who have done malpractice, they know the CBI will come behind them. So first, this year has to be cleaned up. Now coming to next year, it has to be 2 stages, not just online, because I can tell you that you talk to IIT exams also. This year, the topper, there was news that one guy got 17 percentile in January test. In April test, he got 100 percentile. This is too much of rank deflation. Center can be fixed in the places where it is done. Yes, it can be done. It will reduce the paper leak, but center fix will not fix if we are not fixing this problem. Then you do 2-stage program where one stage people qualify and second stage, like IIT Advanced, they give test to go into medical test. To filter it, 24 lakhs to 5 lakhs, 5 lakhs to 50,000. That is how you should do it. So that there's no filter, no people will have very less incentive. What Mr. Gupta has told is correct. Incentive to do malpractice in medical test since long. It's not today. Since our time, Munna by MBBS, we have seen when we were in graduation, right? It is going on, and that systematically has to be taken care. And I will request Mr. Gupta to talk about the physics question, because nobody is talking about it, which can really help a student of this year.
Okay.
Right? The right question has to be answered with the right thing. Physics expert has to go back and say what is the right answer. Forget about using 2018 book in 2024 thing. This will solve the problem to some extent.
Okay. Mr. Gupta, you want to comment on that physics question?
No, I think we have looked at problem from a more structural level, but I agree with Mr. Karunakar. There are some practical solutions possible. One, obviously, is this physics question. There are clearly, in 2 books, 2 things are given, but I have personally not gone back to physics experts and checked what is actually the correct answer. The second thing which he has said is actually very interesting. There are these anomalies. If someone starts going out, someone puts up a hat of a proper investigator and see, how do you identify people who have gotten backdoor entry? It seems the number is very, very high. NTA can easily collect class 12th marks of all the students because they have class 12th mark. Student can still enter their application window and match them against the scores that they have gotten. They will start seeing a lot of discrepancy in terms of the people who did not cheat, what is the correlation between class 12th mark and their NEET exam, and people who have gotten backdoor entry, what is their class 12th marks and their NEET exam marks, because I'm sure they would not have paid at 2 places. They would have paid at one place, which is the NEET exam. They would not have paid at the board exam level, and there should be a way to identify the problem.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Will the NTA do that? That's the big question at this stage. But I'm afraid we've completely run out of time here on the show. Mr. Kapil Gupta, founder of NEETprep.com, Dr. Arastu Upadhyay, advocate and educationist, and Mr. Keshav Karunakar, petitioner and parent of NEET Aspirant. Thank you, all three of you, for taking time out to be with us on this show. And with that, it's a wrap here from my side. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishnakumar signing off.